Hello everyone, this is Xander Turon, and we're back with the Reddit Casual Tournament Game 9. In this battle on the blue team, we have Cancer Map Seriously with a South Korean mechanized deck versus Kakya with a North Korean general deck. Now let's get this underway. Okay. Alright, just give them a moment to start deploying stuff. There we go. Got UH-60P. I do believe that's UDT seals in there. BTR-88, that's probably Jacques Dai or Yakyonde. There we go, that's the other one. And else, looks like he's got some recon in there. Yep, M1992 recon and Type 63, a pair of them. As for here, it looks like Cancer Map is going to be sending some command infantry up into Bravo. And he might be going over here. Or he's going to attack that tree, that one tree right there. That is his grand strategy. That tree is like the linchpin to this entire battle. Anyway. Okay, and UH-60C, that's the Susek Dai or whatever, the 5-man recon team. OH-6 recon helicopter. Oh, looks we got Shanmaho 4 and Type 63. Oh, looks we have more stuff here. Command infantry and a MI-8. Oh, and an MI-25. What else we got here? T-90S, oh dear. He's brought out some more BTR-80As and a ZSU-23 for Shilka. So it looks like Kakya is going to be focusing pretty heavily on the top part of the map. And let's see, we have K200s with the recoilless rifle team in them. Fiat 6616 recon and probably some Sochong Su-85 and the KFE-25. Alright, so it looks like they're probably both going to be focusing on the northern half of the map, which, you know, makes sense. That's where most of the command zones are on the map. Oh, and some M36, pair of M36s. Okay, so he's attacking that tree there, and he's defending this tree there. Alright. Oh. Okay, got some Korshuns with presumably Bo Chung Su in there. Shanmaho 2, Shilka, and some of those Fagos. We also got some Korshuns here as well. I do believe it's just a BMP one. Okay. So it looks like Kakya is splitting his forces roughly in half. It looks like he's a bit more biased towards the top part of the map versus the bottom part. Okay, got more stuff here. Got TOW 2, Jeep, KFE 4050, KFE 25, K200s. So it looks like Cancer Map is going to be focusing a bit more on the top part of the map than on the bottom part. Of course, I could be wrong, and these infantry could be good, and this infantry here could be moving into, or staying in the bottom part instead of going north, but who knows? Who knows? Probably not much longer for this deployment. Taking it both are doing a 2-command start. Looks like it. Yeah. Any minute now. Any minute. Oh, he's brought a Type 80 Spag as well. I didn't put that out. Type 80 is interesting. It's non-radar. It doesn't have very good... it's not particularly good. It doesn't have very good accuracy, but it has a long range against helicopters, 2800. So it makes them an effective deterrent for them, at least in the early game. They're not amazing by any stretch of the definition, but... I say they get the job done on the cheap. And they have, I think, 6 frontal armor. Which makes them decently armored, you know, for an anti-air piece. Not very good for fire support, though. Just because they do have relatively short burst length. Same with the ZSU-57 in the vehicle tab. Yeah, where is the Type 80? Yep. There you go. Not amazing, but for 25 points, it's not bad at what it does. Okay, so I was incorrect. Most of this infantry here is moving in the bottom half of the map. Or bottom third, really. Doesn't really matter, though. Yeah, what is there to say? Not much. Shanmo 2's don't see these very often. It's a 40-point tank. It's not great. You know. The Leopard 1A3s and its variants are much better tanks for 40 points, if only because they have a much higher rate of fire and better accuracy. Though I don't think any of them have 16 AP. But hey, it's North Korea. You take what you get. Anyway, so his helicopter commands... His command infantry and the helicopter do get to golf first. Which does give him an early +1 lead, but that's not going to be very significant because the command infantry will be... Cancer Map's command infantry will be arriving in Bravo fairly early on, fairly soon. There we go. I can speak. Oh, command UAZ coming out for hotel pretty quickly. And so that's going to give Kakya a early +2 lead over Cancer Map. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Alright, so Kakya seems to be playing a bit more conservatively down here on hotel. He's just sticking in hotel, while Cancer Map is pushing his infantry and transports up into the trees here, which will give him a foothold with which to, or just a position with which to push into hotel. As for up here, these BTR-80As are pushing early on into Alpha, along with Mi-25 and Mi-8 for support. So that would be it. Oh, we got the Yakyande in there, or Yakyande, however that's supposed to be pronounced. The elite team. It's pretty okay. That's a carbine. Oh, Mi-25 is firing. That has the Flatas, and yeah, they are 16 AP, so yeah, they will be able to one-shot 2 armor. And that's definitely going to cause trouble. And allow the... Basically, it's just going to delay Cancer Map's infantry enough that the tracked infantry transports can arrive and reinforce the Yakyande. Oh, that Biho is going to give them, these helicopters, some trouble. Chews up the Mi-8, and now it's going to work on the Mi-25. Yep, T-90S is here, and well, Cancer Map does have a TOW-2 Jeep, but that's not in a good position with which to engage that T-90S. Nutty's infantry got caught out in the open, are taking heavy fire. Mistrals got in, and so did the recallist rifles, but they're not going to be able to stop Yakyande. Alright, as for down here, it looks like Cancer Map is definitely focusing pretty heavily in around Hotel and Foxtrot. Though, as I said, Kakya did bring out that command UAZ for Hotel, which is giving him that +2. He's accumulated almost 60 points, 59 right now. Oh, Mistral team's booking it. I don't know how far they're going to make it. Second, they took fairly moderate losses to those recoilless rifles. Oh, no, the Jikshwabigi. I butchered that more than I normally do. Recoilless rifle team is trying to engage the BTR 80As, but it's not working out for them. And Kakya has brought out a command UAZ for Charlie, which is giving him a +4 lead. That's giving him 85 points so far. However, Cancer Map has snuck a Fiat in there, and he's probably hoping that he finds the command before these reinforcements find him. He's trying to get more reinforcements into Alpha, if I can remember the name of the command zone. Though these Sochunks who are crossing open ground and they've taken some fire, they're panicked. Don't know how far they're going to make it. Oh, Korshan's firing off its Susongkos, which are basically base model Malyutkas, not very good. M36s are taking heavy fire. Probably not going to last much longer yet. Type 63 and T90S and the BTR-80A finish them off. Another Mi-25 coming out. Alright. Okay, FE90 is trying to do some work, but it took a big hit from that Shanmaho 2. Oh, these bow chunks too, looks like they got dropped off outside the building, so they're going to be pretty vulnerable there if Kakya doesn't do anything about it. Oh, and the Fiat did not. This kind of got, looks like Cancer Map kind of forgot the Fiat and let it sit there. And it got taken out by these Korshans, probably after it started shooting at them. However, Cancer Map did get a command Jeep, or is that the command APC? That's the Jeep. The command APC has a bigger number. Oh, Peace Pheasant 2 is out. Looks like he's trying to does he see the T90? Yes, he does see the T90, so he's probably trying to vector in this Peace Pheasant 2 to get a side shot on the T90S. If he can land a missile on this... Oh no, it looks like it's just... Okay, it looks like it's just sitting there. Because the Mavericks on the T9 on the Peace Pheasant 2 can one-shot a T90S from the side. Anyway, so Cancer Map did get his command Jeep into Foxtrot, which is now left Kakya only a +2. Still a +2. He's accumulated 205 points so far. So if Cancer Map doesn't do anything soon, he could be in pretty big trouble. M36s are going to work on the Korshans. I have a feeling that T90S might dash any plans for that team of M36s. Alright, so Cancer Map is bringing out a command Jeep, or command APC actually, for Hotel. And it looks like, yeah, he's got a fair amount of infantry and just units in general into Hotel. And I don't think that Kakya is going to be able to bring out enough reinforcements to push them to push Cancer Map out of Hotel. Oh. Command UAZ looks like it's heading for Alpha. This is going to be an interesting battle. Cancer Map definitely focused hard on... If I can keep my zoom consistent. Alright, so Cancer Map... Oh, MI4S8 doing some work. Anyway, so if I can complete my thought. Cancer Map focused pretty heavily on the bottom part of the map, while Kakya definitely pushed very hard in the top. So it could be interesting to see where this goes. Because Cancer Matt's position up here in the top is pretty tenuous. Up, and Kakya's got his +4 back. That UAZ is in danger of being detected. Type 63 took a big hit from the K1, and these reinforcements have been interdicted. Or Kakya's reinforcements into Hotel being interdicted. Mi-25 is taking ground fire from the KFE-25. It's not doing a lot of damage though. Oh, and yep, it stuns them and crits one of them with its rockets before finishing one off with the Flatas. And then it misses because it loses line of sight. The So Chong-su are engaging the Ban Tank Fagos, which are completely out of missiles. Oh. K1 takes out the UAZ and starts engaging the Mi-25 with its machine gun, or the Browning. It's taking heavy fire from Bo Chong-su and the Mi-25. Oh, and it also lost all of its ammunition to an explosion, which leaves them on low health. Okay. So, Cancer Map has nominal control over Delta. However, that looks like some more infantry coming in from Kakya, as well as an Mi-25, which could definitely be trouble for any plans he has here. Because he only has... Well, he had So Chong-su 85, now he only has a single team of Delta, or of UDT SEALs. Alright, he's bringing out lots of recoilless rifles. He probably wants that longer range with it to engage vehicles in the open. He really needs to get some eyes on that T-90. That way he can do something about it. It's now trading fire with his recoilless rifle teams. And every time, although they don't have enough AP power to penetrate the front of the T-90S, just because of how heat mechanics work, if a heat round hits armor and it fails to penetrate, it will still do 1 damage. Oh, and now Peace Pheasant 2 gets the kill on the T-90S. Looks like he's going to escape unscathed. Oh, maybe take fire from the Shilka. Take some fire from the Shilka, but it should be back out before too long. Oh, KFE 4050's pushing across the bridge. Oh, but another UAZ. So the scores are tied. Well, for acquisition at least, though Kakya has accumulated 353 conquest points to Cancer Map's 0. It looks like he's about to get a +2 back in. Yep. So they're both counter-capping Hotel, and that means that Kakya has a +2 lead. However, he doesn't have a lot of units between Cancer Map and that UAZ. And that means that Cancer Map could pretty easily push in and take out the UAZ, though he's bringing Kakya is bringing in more reinforcements. KFE 25 and So Chong-su are pushing into the Bo Chong-su. Recoilless rifles engaging some Gongbyong, or Gongbyabyong. Gongbyabyong? Hey, that's the light infantry team. Yep, that's the light infantry team. Nope, and they're also engaging a Shonmaho 4. It looks like they're doing some damage to it. It has 12 frontal armor versus 13 AP, so they're going to be doing some damage every time they hit, not a lot. And now the K1 finishes it off. Alright, looks like Kakya might have overextended up here on the top. He's having... since Alpha is right next to Bravo, and that's where Cancer Map has a reinforcement point, he can get more units and tanks and vehicles and anything he wants into Alpha much quicker than Kakya can. So that means he can basically allows him to concentrate his forces much easier in Alpha, which makes it harder for Kakya to hold it. However, Kakya still has that +2 lead, and that is giving him 411 conquest points. So SU-25K is out. It's going for that K1 presumably. Yep, it's opening fire, gets a missile hit, and okay, he evacs it. Looks like it failed to keep trying to kill it. That's odd. Okay. Oh, Peace Pheasant won by the looks of it. Came in and bombed the hell out of that UAZ, which is now tied up the scores. So yeah, basically the position that Cancer Map is in Hotel is the same position Kakya is in Alpha. But the difference is that Kakya has to bring his reinforcements over a bridge here, which can be pretty easily bottlenecked. Oh, SU-25K is out again. It's going for something. Oh, lost sight, and looks like he's evacuating it out of there. Oh, where he gets done by the KM-136. Ooh, critical incendiary. That's going to be a while before that one comes back out. K200 has found the UAZ in Alpha. That's going to be trouble. It looks like it's going to run itself right into the K1 in So Chong Su. And that's, since this one is now moving and no longer capturing Alpha, that is giving Cancer Map a +2 lead. Yep, and it goes down to the UAZ goes down to the K1. Looks like these KF-25s are just rolling right through this North Korean reinforcements. And that KM-136 is proving to be pretty troublesome for Kakya to deal with. Right now he has almost no units between Hotel and his main spawn in India. And Cancer Map is now basically flooding infantry and reinforcements into Alpha. It's only a matter of time before he pushes Kakya completely out of Alpha. Well, another UAZ coming out from Kakya. Not sure where it's going. Have to wait and see where it goes. Oh, so Chong Su 85 ran into a pair of Shilkas that ran out of field, and they did quite a number on them, and they're gone. So that's going to be troublesome for Cancer Map to deal with infantry. Or even, these guys can even perma-stun tanks. Oh, SU-25K is out again. Come on, let's see if we can get like a super cinematic shot of it like doing something. Or you can just see how low the settings, how low I have the settings turned down when I record these videos. Don't worry, those trees will pop up any minute now. There we go. And it's flying, it's flying, it's diving down, it's diving down, it's diving down, and nothing. Well, that's just kind of disappointing. And now it's going to get blitzed by KM-136. Alright, fun's over. And my 25 is just floating up there. Looks like it gets shot down. A helicopter, I think. Probably shot down one of the OH-6 Recon. Oh, KF-16C out doing combat air patrol. Probably wants to stop any more SU-25K shenanigans. Nope. Looks like that UAZ is heading for Delta. I'm guessing Kakya doesn't know that those SEALs are in there, and they could pretty easily run across to that forest and take out the UAZ when it gets there. Nope. Mi-25 is getting chewed up by KFE-25s, and it goes down. Alrighty. Another plane out. Peace Pheasant 1. Alright, let's see if we can get something super cinematic over here. Or I can watch it turn over. Oh, it's bombing the forest. Alright, these Su Chungsu 85 are pushing up here, and they do take out the Korshan. So yeah, it looks like Cancer Map has almost complete dominance of this half of the map, basically. He's currently has a plus 4 point acquisition and has accumulated almost 200 points to Kakya's 419. And Kakya has almost no units on the map right now. In fact, he has more points worth of command units than he has combat units. Oh, B5. Here we go. This thing flies much higher than all the other planes. And there we go. Love how the infantry have the little explodey sparks on them. Alright. Oh, that was mildly entertaining. Now that Mi-25 is going to move in and get blitzed by a KM-136, or 2 KM-136s. Alright. Bochung Su-85 engaging single squad of Sochung Su-85, and that shouldn't be too much trouble for the Bochung Su. Another UAZ coming out. I'm guessing that's going for Delta again. Oh. Gongbyung engaging Shilkaz, however they only have M202 flash rocket launchers. So yeah, those Gongbyung aren't going to be able to do a lot to those Shilkaz. They only have 1 all-around armor, but that's enough to basically render those flashes pretty ineffective against them. Oh. So Chong Su and KFE 4050s moving into Delta. I haven't pointed this out, but Kakya does have some Zhongshal Dai or Zhongshal Day. I think that might be how it's pronounced, not sure. In these buildings here. And so it will give him pretty good vision in this area of the map. Oh, looks like the UAZ is going for Alpha. Looks like Kakya is desperate to stop the point bleed. Oh, B5 is out again. Let's see what he's nuking today. Be interesting. Oh, Peace Pheasant 1's also out. And that KF-16C's probably, yep, it's vectoring in for an intercept. Ooh, critical incendiary, and the B5 goes down. Peace Pheasant 1's bombing the Shilkas by the looks of it, and it takes him out. And the UAZ got taken out as well. Alrighty. Oh, Tow 2 Jeep was whacking some Korshans out in the open, and now K1 and KFE 4050 is engaging some Bochung Su out in the open. They're about to get wrecked by a grenade launcher. If I recall correctly, the K4 grenade launcher on the KFE 4050 is the worst automatic grenade launcher in the game, but that doesn't really say much considering the fact that it insta-stuns infantry slightly slower than all the other ones. It's also, I think, the cheapest automatic grenade launcher in the game. Alright, so it looks like the only combat units that Kakya has left are these Gong Bob Young and some Zhang Xiaodai. And he surrenders. Alright. So, Cancer Map seriously won 428 conquest points to 419, 2,650 kills to 1,285. Alright, so I'd say Kakya had made some pretty bold moves early on, especially in the top of the map. That allowed him to get at points a +4 lead, which got him, 419 points pretty quickly. However, he got outground by Cancer Map seriously. Because in order to keep up the pressure on the top of the map, he had to spend a lot more points than Cancer Map had to. Because Cancer Map had his reinforcement point right next to Alpha, so it's much easier for him to bring in reinforcements. And then while at the beginning of the game Kakya went for the top of the map, Cancer Map went for the bottom part of the map. And he managed to get into, I can't even remember the name of that map sector now. Hotel, I think it was. Yep, I'm just going to call it Hotel. He got into Hotel fairly quickly and pretty easily. And that allowed him to deny a +2 sector to Kakya. And then as soon as he took control of Alpha, or nominal control of Alpha at least, that allowed him to get the +4 lead. That, and he just massively, looks like he did a much better job of grinding down Kakya's infantry. Because, 25 points for KFE 4050 or KFE 25 plus Sochong 285 is not a bad combination, and it's pretty cheap. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I am Xander Turon, and this was the Reddit Casual Tournament Game 9. You guys have a lovely day.